tracing outlines of your shadow on the wall, waiting for our footsteps that never seem to fall. We were golden like a sunrise in July. Now I'm just a ghost under a hollow purple sky. I keep reaching for the version of us that was real, before the silence taught us how not to feel. The air is heavy with the things we didn't say. I'm watching all our colors slowly fade to gray. Is it too late to find our way back home? I'm tired of being lonely even when I'm not alone. I just wanna return to innocence, back to the love that made some kind of sense. Before the lies, before the cold, before the break, before we learn how much a human heart can take. Take me back to the start, to the once upon a time when your hand in mine was the only reason to rhyme. Oh, I'm begging for a miracle, a second chance to find rubble in this broken dance. Return to innocence. Saw your sweater in the corner of the room. Smells like wood smoke and the fading of your bloom. I remember when your laugh was my favorite song. Now I'm just a humming melodies where everything is wrong. We built a palace out of promises and sand. Now I'm just sifting through the pieces in my hand. I just wanna return to innocence, back to the love that made some kind of sense. Before the lies, before the cold, before the break, before we learn how much a human heart can take. Take me back to the start, to the once upon a time when your hand in mine was the only reason to rhyme. Oh, I'm begging for a miracle, a second chance to find our rhythm in this broken dance. Return to innocence. They say the time is supposed to heal the pain, but I'm still standing here shivering in the rain. Can we unknow the hurt? Can we unsee the tears? Can we trade back all these wasted, hollow years? I give it all away just to see you smile that way. return to innocence before we became strangers. Just you and me back at the start. Thought we were on the same street. Guess I just turned the wrong way. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm still replaying every single word you said. You left your silver earring by the bathroom sink. Now I'm drowning in the silence, I don't wanna think. I'm tracing shadows where your body used to lay. Funny how the forevers always find a way to fade. I'm reaching out in the dark, but the air is thin. Checking my phone just to see where you've been, but the blue light burns and the truth is clear. You're miles away while I'm still right here. Now I'm standing in a different corner, watching our world go up in smoke. Trying to breathe, but the air is warmer with the ghosts of the promises we broke. I'm a stranger in the house we built together, looking for a spark in the stormy weather. Yeah, I'm just standing in a different corner, waiting for a heart that ain't mine no more. I saw your car island down on 5th and Main. I almost called your name, but I couldn't bear the pain. You look so peaceful, like you finally found your breath, while I'm still mourning us a slow and quiet death. Do you tell them the secrets that you whispered in my ear, or did you leave those memories in the rearview mirror? Now I'm standing in a different corner, watching our world go up in smoke. Trying to breathe, but the air is warmer with the ghost of the promises we broke. I'm a stranger in the house we built together, looking for a spark in the stormy weather. Yeah, I'm just standing in a different corner, waiting for a heart that ain't mine. Candles burning down to nothing on the sill. I'm staring at the door, hoping time stands still. You left your scent on the pillows in the hall. Now the silence is the loudest sound of all. I thought we were building a kingdom, stone by stone, but I'm sitting on this velvet throne alone. I had the names picked out, the colors for the wall. I was ready to catch you, ready to give my all. Now the future is a ghost that I can't touch. Maybe I just love the idea of us too much. And I'm crying for the life we'll never lead, for the hungry hearts I thought we'd get to feed. I'm mourning the laughter that'll never fill this room, watching our forever wither in the gloom. I was ready to be everything you'd ever need. Now I'm just a garden growing every week. Yeah, I'm broken, just a shadow in the shade, grieving for the babies that we never made. I see you in the strangers passing on the street. Every what if makes my heartbeat skip a beat. You said we needed space, you needed to be free, but you took the entire universe away from me. And now these empty rooms are echoing your name, and I'm the only one left playing this losing game. I would've stayed through the fire and the rain. I would've carried every ounce of your pain, but you walked away while I was looking for the light. And now I'm tucked into a cold and lonely night. Yeah, I'm crying for the life we'll never lead, for the hungry hearts I thought we'd get to feed. I'm mourning the laughter that'll never fill this room, watching our forever wither in the gloom. I was ready to be everything you ever need. Now I'm just a garden growing every week. Yeah, I'm broken, just a shadow in the shade, grieving for the babies that we never made. For your baby, the ones with your eyes and my soul, they're just dreams now, just beautiful dreams. tracing the outlines of where you used to lay. The scent of your perfume just won't fade away. I built a kingdom on the promises you made. Now I'm just a ghost in a house we both paid for in pain. They say the heart is a muscle, but mine's made of glass. I gave you the future, you gave me the past. Is it a crime to want it all, to be the one who breaks your fall? I held on tight until my knuckles turned white. Now I'm drowning in the middle of the night. 'Cause too much love will kill you every time. It's the sweetest poison, the slowest kind of crime. I gave you my breath until I couldn't breathe. I gave you a heart I didn't know you'd leave. Now I'm dying from the ghost of your touch. Yeah, it kills me, 'cause I loved you way too much. Checking my phone like it's holding my soul, but the silence is heavy, it's taking its toll. I'm overanalyzing every word that you said, rewinding the movies, playing inside of my head. You were my oxygen, my rhythm, my blues. But how do I win when you're the one I lose? It's a beautiful tragedy, a holy mess. I'm wearing my heart like a hole in my chest. You took the us and you left me with why. Now I'm just a prayer in an empty sky. Too much love, so much love. It's a heavy weight to carry alone. Yeah, it's a long way down from the throne. I'm still bleeding, I'm still needing too much love will kill you. Funny how a place can change when the person who made it home is gone. Used to be our sanctuary, now it's just walls. I'm walking through the hallway of a ghost story, tracing shadows where your laughter used to hang. The kitchen table's quiet and it's killing me. Just a hollow echo where your good morning rang. We used to dance right here with no music on, spilling wine, secrets till the break of dawn. Now the air is cold and the lights are low, and I'm standing in a memory with nowhere to go. This used to be my playground, my sweetest star. Every corner held a promise that we would embrace. It was the world we built just for you and me. Now it's a museum of what will never be. I'm a stranger in the house where I used to belong, in the wreckage of a love that was once so strong. No cunning ground, it's just an empty space, searching for a heart I can never replace. The pillow on your side hasn't moved an inch. I'm holding on to silence like it's all I have left. I see your silhouette in the flickering street lamp, a beautiful blur, a slow motion left. You took the color, you took the heat, left me with a rhythm that skipped a beat. Now these four walls are closing in tight, like a heavy velvet curtain on a lonely night. I keep waiting for the door to swing wide, for you to tell me it was all just a lie. But the dust is settling on the welcome mat, and there's no coming back from it. That is that. No, no coming back. One so strong, my playground, it's just an empty space, searching for a heart I can never replace. Just empty space, no more games, no more us, just the sound of my own heart breaking. This used to be mine, now it's just quiet. Yeah. Guess some things just weren't meant to hold. Now I'm just watching the sky turn cold. I'm tracing shadows on the side of your bed, where your ghost still lingers, messing with my head. We built a kingdom on a foundation of sand. Now I'm just holding pieces of a broken plan. The silence is screaming, it's louder than words. The sad even know what I'm fighting for anymore. So let the rain wash away the crown. I'm staying right here while it all burns down. Everything we were is spinning out of bounds. I'll be your memory as the wall falls down. As the world falls down. Yeah, I'm sinking in the wreckage, lost and never found. You were my gravity, my North Star light. Now I'm just drifting through a permanent night. Funny how forever turned to not today. Watch the color in your eyes just fade to gray. The R&B soul in me is out of tune, crying at the reflection of a hollow moon. Maybe in another life the stars would align. Maybe in another world you'd still be mine. But the gravity's failing, the crust is breaking, and my heart is the only thing that's still aching for. Just let it all fall. Let the rain wash away the crown. I'm staying right here while it all burns down. Everything we were is spinning out of bounds. I'll be your memory as the world falls down. Oh, as the world falls down. The sky is crashing, and I'm still calling your name. But there's nobody left to take the blame. As the world falls down. Room's still dark, but the clock says 9. I'm tracing the shadows of your ghost on the blinds. Coffee's getting cold, just like your side of the bed. Replaying every single forever that you ever said. You were the rhythm, I was just the beat. Now I'm walking down a one-way dead-end street, and I'm reaching out for a hand that isn't there. Just catching fistfuls of empty midnight air. 'Cause I gave you the sun, but you wanted the stars. I gave you the healing, you gave me the scars. scars. Now I'm sitting in the dark, wondering where you are, underneath the light of a fractured moon. I tried to give you the world, but I gave it too soon. Now I'm left with the pieces and the hollow blue tune of a heart that loved the whole of the moon. Your perfume's fading from my favorite shirt. Funny how the sweetest scent can bring the most hurt. You said we were written in the galaxy above, but you erased the ink and called it tough love. Now the silence is screaming, it's louder than the rain. I'm a master of the art of hiding this pain. I saw the crescent, but you saw the dark. I held the flame, you just wanted the spark. How do I breathe when you took all the oxygen? How do I start when I'm stuck at the end again? 'Cause I gave you the sun, but you wanted the stars. I gave you the healing, you gave me the scars. Now I'm sitting in the dark, wondering where you are, underneath the light of a fractured moon. I tried to give you the world, but I gave it too soon. Now I'm left with the pieces in the hollow blue tune of a heart that loved the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. Every shadow, every crater, every part of you. Now I'm just a lunar echo, fading into blue. Trace the outlines of your shadow on the wall, waiting for a heartbeat, waiting for a call. I gave you every secret, every piece of my design, but you're looking through me like I'm running out of time. I'm an open book, but you're skipping all the lines. I shouldn't have to translate the tears in my eyes, or bridge the distance of these cold, quiet nights. If I'm still a mystery after all we've been through, then I'm just a stranger lying next to you. If you don't know me by now, if you don't feel the weight when I'm breaking down, then the love we made was just a beautiful lie. will now. You never will now. Poured my spirit in your hands like autumn rain. Thought you were the rhythm, thought you knew my pain. But you're asking questions that the silence already told, while I'm left out here shivering, dying in the cold. Funny how the closer we get, the less you seem to hold. I'm tired of explaining why my heart beats blue. I'm tired of hoping for a version of you that sees me, truly sees me, not just the parts that were easy to If you don't know me by now, if you don't feel the weight when I'm breaking down, then the love we made was just a beautiful lie, a ghost in the room, fading out with the light. How can we stay when the fires burn out? If you don't know me, you never will now. You never will. I'm right here, but I'm invisible. Yeah. If you don't know me, just let me go. Raindrops dancing on the window pane, while I'm drowning in the ghost of your name. I dim the lights just to feel the glow of a love that didn't wanna stay but couldn't let go. I'm checking my phone like a fool in the dark, searching for a flame from a dying spark. You were my rhythm, my soul and my rhyme. Now I'm just a man out of beat and out of time. Oh, they say no woman, no cry, but they never told me how to say goodbye. My heart is a house that you moved out of, still filled with the echoes of a broken love. I'm breathing in the silence where you used to be. Now it's just the shadows and the ghosts of me. No, I can't stop the rain falling from my eyes. No woman, no cry, just a slow demise. Coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed. I'm replaying every single word that we said. Was it the distance? Was it the pride? Or did the fire just run out of places to hide? I see a smile in the back of my mind, leaving all the could haves and should haves behind. The pillow still smells like your favorite perfume, and the loneliness is the only guest in this room. I'm not angry, baby, I'm just hollow with a bitter pill quite swallow. If loving you meant I'd end up this way, I'd still do it all again just to hear you say my name one more time. Oh, they say no woman, no cry, but they never told me how to say goodbye. My heart is a house that you moved out of, still filled with the echoes of a broken love. I'm breathing in the silence where you used to be. Now it's just the shadows and the ghost of me. No, I can't stop the rain falling from my eyes. No woman, no cry. No cry. I'm trying to be strong, baby, but the melody's gone wrong, baby. Just the sound of my heart breaking. No woman, no cry. Candles burning low, but they don't light the room. Just another night wrapped in this heavy gloom. I'm tracing outlines of where you used to lay, while the silence whispers things I couldn't say. We built a kingdom on a foundation of sand. Now I'm just holding on to where I used to hold your hand. And they say time heals every scar it leaves behind, but I'm still stuck in the reels of a rewind, looking for the moment that the rhythm changed before our forever got so rearranged. I thought if I gave my soul, I'd keep your heart, but we're just two different worlds drifting apart. Now I'm losing sleep just to keep the ghost of you, doing everything a broken heart shouldn't do. I played the game, gave you my best, my friend, but tell me who's supposed to win in the end? Yeah, who's really winning in the end? The coffee's getting cold, just like your side of the bed. I'm replaying every I love you that you ever said. You're out there finding peace in someone else's arms, while I'm still trying to disarm all these false alarms. Is it a victory if you're the one who walked away? of the version of us I used to know. It's a lonely trophy, this hollow chest, putting all these what ifs to a final rest. I thought if I gave my soul, I'd keep your heart. But we're just two different worlds drifting apart. Now I'm losing sleep just to keep the ghost of you, doing everything a broken heart shouldn't do. I played the game, gave you my best, my friend. But tell me who's supposed to win in the end? No one wins when the love is gone. Just two shadows waiting for the dawn. When in the end, I guess no